Welcome everyone. This is Mike from Zozo Stock Watch, and this is your stock watch list for Wednesday, the 29th of November. Hey, if you're looking for a fast news service, Trade Exchange is the place to go. All right, you can subscribe for $44.95 per month, but you get a 10-day free trial here at Trade Exchange. Tradeexchange.com. All right, and then go to their subscriber page. And these guys are awesome. I mean, they just put out great news. That's with audio news included. It's such a great price, $44.95 per month with audio news included. So come check that out, Trade Exchange. Tradeexchange.com. All right, and actually, let me go to their main page so you'll know you're on the right page. This tradeexchange.com, and then you come up here to subscribe, and then just scroll down and you'll see the monthly subscription, the Trade Exchange News Desk and Squawk Audio for $44.95, and you get a 10-day free trial. So click that and you can join the Trade Exchange for very fast news. All right, let's go ahead and get in it. Speaking of the Trade Exchange, let's go ahead and look at some of their news that came out after hours tonight. We had Autodesk with earnings per share and revenue beat, ADSK. And that stock sold off in the after hours on their earnings. Autodesk small guide lower. All right, so they guided lower. And once again, all the news you see here is also audioed for you. So if you're not looking at your screens, you'll hear the news. MRVL earnings per share and revenue beat. MRVL. And that stock popped, pulled back, popped back up after their conference call. So MRVL, basically, holding most of the gains in the after hours after their earnings. TAP Molson Coors promotes Sergey Yeskov, I guess, to president. So TAP has a new guy as president, but not doing much for the stock in the after hours. Marvel guiding higher, MRVL. And I guess that was the reason why the stock recovered. So Marvel, the Q4 earnings per share higher guidance. DLA misses by 3 cents, missed on revenue for DLA. Not much action there in DLA. PSTG, they beat by 2 cents, beat on revenues on PSTG. Stock popped, pulled back, Pure Storage. So that one kind of recovered a little bit in the after hours after their earnings. Let's see, what else did we have for news after the bell? TERP. Terraforma power prices 1.2 billion. TERP. Not much going on. Down a little bit in the after hours on that. Crude oil was down after the API USO. All right, is the ETF for crude oil, and that was down in the after hours. Crude was a build of 1.82 million barrels. So crude was a build on those API numbers after the bell today, and you see oil down in the after hours. MRO Marathon Oil announces 1 billion gross debt reduction. Some top insider purchases after hours, PSEC, and we'll see if that's doing anything. Ticking up a little bit in the after hours. RLGY, insider purchase there, 5K. EPD, insider purchase there, CEO over 8,000 shares on EPD. There we go, EPD, and that's an oil name. Twinkie, TWNK, CEO, what did he do? Purchased 50,000 shares at $12.88, so he's up on his shares. And then XNCR, owner purchased over 15,000 shares, XNCR. All right, so North Korea says North Korea says world should expect 7th nuclear test and that's from CNN. Let's see. SQ is getting talked about on Fast Money tonight on their show. Fast Money show on CNBC, and they popped the stock, and then Kramer came out talking the stock down, so the stock sold off. When Kramer was talking about SQ, Cool had a offering, KOOL, and that stock is down in the after hours. STNG public offering, STNG, that's a shipper, and so that stock sold off in the after hours tonight. VERI, full exercise of over allotment option in public offering, VERI. That stock popped into the close, and it's holding most of its gains. And let's see if there was anything else. This NLST had some news after the bell. NLST, and that stock, it's an under 50-cent stock, and that stock is popping. So let's see. And Boston Scientific announces update on Lotus Edge, and that's BSX. Not doing much in the after hours tonight. All right, so that's some news from the Trade Exchange. So definitely give Trade Exchange a try. It's $44.95 a month, and you do get 10-day free trial to come check it out, and you get audio news throughout the day. All right, as far as what to expect for tomorrow, for Wednesday the 29th, don't forget we have some numbers coming out from Asia tonight. And let's see, for tomorrow, we have Fed Speak William Dudley, Fed Speak Janet Yellen, and Fed Speak John Williams. We also have more Asian numbers coming out from Asia tomorrow night. MBA mortgage applications at 7 a.m. tomorrow Eastern Time. All these times are Eastern Time. 8:30 we have the GDP, corporate profits GDP at 8:30, excuse me. 10 o'clock pending home sales. 10:30 the EIA petroleum number, oil status numbers coming out at 10:30. 2 o'clock we have the beige book, and you see we have all the Fed speak going on for Wednesday the 29th. All right, top gainers, APEN, top gainer today, BIOC, RYB, PZRX, OMNT, LEJU, THO, CPRX, TECD, PPHM, TCF, EGLT. To the downside, EARS, they had a failure on one of their processes there, and so EARS was down a lot today. ISIG, PETX, Momo after their earnings got hit. XNet, Cool, NOAH, SE, BSX took a hit today, and AMD took a hit today for the losing side of the equation. And then over there in call activity, LUV, PAA, DAN, NTNX, LC, Mondelez, MDLZ, and then put activity on the offer for Altria, MO symbol there. So that's your unusual options activity courtesy of the trade exchange. Commodities, currently it's about 10 minutes after 7, and gold is down about $1. Crude oil down about 25 cents, trading at 57.74. Our overnight futures so far early in the session. We have the Dow futures down about 8, the S&P futures down about 1, and the NASDAQ futures, we'll call it up 1 for right now on the NASDAQ futures. But it's early in the session. It's about 7:11 my time. So I got some requests to keep this going, and I'm going to keep it going till tonight. Midnight, Zozo's 30 for 30. You get full access to my screen share, my Omnovia room. You get access to the private feed. You get access to everything. $30 for 30 days. This is the absolute last day. All right, till midnight. It's Tuesday. Today is Tuesday the 28th. All right, so midnight tonight. This is gone. All right, $30 for 30 days. You get access to everything. Daily market prep. The room opens up at 6:15 in the morning. Just hit that sign up button, and you will be joining for $30 for 30 days. All right, this is the last night, and it ends at midnight tonight. So Zozo's Thanksgiving promotion, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, going till midnight tonight. And then that's it. This is gone. 30 for 30. All right, let's get into that watch list and see what's up. Let's take a look at the IBB first. A little bit of still a laggard here on the IBB, IWM. Nice breakout here on the IWM. Big, powerful move there. IWC, nice, strong move, trying to get out, take out these recent highs for the micro caps. The SPY, another record high. You can see all my lines here from my intraday charts. Just keeps pushing higher. Maybe, a little extended, maybe. I don't know. Is it? It doesn't look too far from the 10 SMA there on the SPY. Looks to just be breaking out. If this was a stock, maybe you'd want like a red to green move and for maybe a move higher. Let's see, Amazon, hanging out by the all-time highs there. Google holding above the 5 EMA. Apple holding above the 5 EMA. Tesla, still hanging around that 10 SMA, but below the 200. Netflix looking nice here. Nice pop for Netflix today, trying to get back over previous resistance. Nice candle here on Netflix. We'll see if this can power up through, 201, $200 on Netflix. And the banks, very strong today. XLF. Nice pop here off of the 50 SMA. Big pop there, and trying to break out all-time highs here on the XLF. I do believe. Let me just check the weekly. Yeah, breaking out. Is that all-time highs? I don't know. I can't see what's going on there. So if I'm wrong on that, sorry. But let's call it breaking out on the trying to break out on the weekly chart. KRE, the regional banks, big pop in the regional banks here, pushing up, and nice action in the banking sector. Names like JP Morgan pushing up, Bank America, Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, all pushing up. Names like Zion moving up, pushing up. Let's see, what other names do we have in banks? Doing this off top of my head. HBAN, Huntington Banks, HBAN pushing up, BANC, bank, California Bank pushing up. So a lot of the regional banks moving up here, and good, powerful moves in those banking stocks today in the market. We also had some of the brokers pushing up today. Like E-Trade Financial, nice push up here. We also had Interactive Brokers pushing up. Nice daily here, has been basing. Now it's starting to push up. Ameritrade pushing up, trying to get up over this 50 level and move up. And so some very nice moves in some of the brokers and the banks today. And like I said, XLE and KRE, very big, powerful moves there. As far as the watch list for tomorrow, we'll start out with APEN. This one popped today. Some folks in my service at Zozo Stock Watch got a nice trade in that one today. APEN, APPS. Trying to push up through $1.90 here on APPS, 1.2 million shares traded in that name. ASNA moving up nicely, 2.6 million on ASNA. So nice move there. Maybe that one wants to continue up through 230, 235. XRT, the retail, the ETF, nice push up. We talked about this one in the previous video, so nice push up there on the XRT. Next on our watch list, we'll take a look at BIOC. Trying to turn the corner here on BIOC. what is that, 900,000 shares. If you like those under $1 names, keep an eye on this BIOC, BLRX, biotech name, 2.7 million, trying to get up over this $1.15, $1.16 area here on BLRX, CENX. The aluminum names were popping. You notice it's been holding my 300 SMA down here, the solid orange moving average, and starting to pop up. Alcoa also popped up too. So either one of those names you might want to keep on watch. Some of the ag names like CF, nice chart here, trying to get back over the 50 SMA. Potash, nice chart holding above the 10 SMA. What's another one? IPI, starting to turn back up here a little bit. Not as pretty as potash. So you may want to take a look at some of the ag names there. CLNT, it's had a big pop, a big push up. Then it pulled back here, and it's holding above the 13 and the 10 SMA. So we'll see on this one if it can, maybe get back over the highs today of 625 on a CLNT. CRC, I don't know. I put this on before the oil API oil numbers came out, but it is kind of, in this coil here, trying to break out maybe. So I'll keep it on watch. But like I said, oil API came out and oil is trading down now. But nice, flag here on CRC. CSIQ, the solar names holding up here. Looks like CSIQ and First Solar dailies are holding up. So we'll see if there's any kind of decent action in those tomorrow for either swing trade or day trade. Here's another regional bank, FHN. Nice pop here, 4.4 million shares on that one. What else do we have? LEJU, expanding volume. Nice push up above the fast moving averages now. I don't know if this is going to do anything tomorrow. The high today was 187, maybe over 190. It might get going. Not a favorite though. Lows, nice reversal here on Lows. And it was actually downgraded today, Lows, and it still managed to reverse back up. So that one looking pretty good. Mankind, a kind of a forgotten name here after this big run up. Then we've been kind of just, trickling down. We did get some buying in it today. It's still under the 50 SMA, so it's not a favorite right now, but maybe intraday might give a trade. Netflix, we spoke about already. A shipper here, NMM. N as in Nancy, M as in Mike, M as in Mike, Navajos Marine. Nice pop here, 1.2 million shares. Maybe this shipper wants to get going. NVFY, back over 225 maybe. All right, keep that on watch. NVFY, nice pop here. Would like to see a little more volume than 800,000, but expanding volume there on that name. OMNT, 400,000 shares. It's still trapped below a lot of moving averages, but it's trying to get back over this 450 spot. So we'll see on OMNT. It's not a favorite. Has work to do. So we'll see on that name. ONP. Get rid of some of these. This is a Chinese paper company, I guess. And it came down to the 13 EMA, the purple line you see here, starting to turn back up, but volume a little bit sluggish here on this name. And if I remember, it has big spreads, but might be one to watch tomorrow. OVAS, 3.7 million. Now this is a little more like it. It needs to break out over this area here. Call it this 160 spot on this OVAS. I'll just draw my line so I don't forget tomorrow. All right, so there's kind of your channel here. If we can get up over this 160, might get interesting on that name. PSTB, another regional bank, nice pop here. We'll see if there's any kind of setup. Not more. I'm gonna be watching this more for a swing trade than I will for a day trade. And then RADA had a nice pop today. We actually traded this one in the service. We made about I don't know 18 cents on it on RADA. We caught a nice pop, 1.8 million shares, but kind of an indecisive candle right now. So we'll see if that sets up intraday. SRAX, all these names kind of popped and pulled back, but this one didn't pull back as much as the other ones, the blockchain, Bitcoin kind of stuff. Like look at Riot and MICT, they all pretty much took a big kind of pullback there. Let me see, did Mark pull back? No, Mark held up okay too. So SRAX, didn't get pushed down as hard as the other one. So this one will be on watch. Oh, the other one I was trying to think of was SSC. So this one had popped and pulled back down. Maybe this one is resetting also. So I don't know. Keep your eye on that one if it wants to, reverse maybe SSC. Very, uh, popped into the close on Very. Showed you that earlier. Popped into the close, and so we'll see if there's any kind of setup in that one. XLF, we spoke about the XLF. And then lastly, the Zooms, ZUMZ, Zooms. Finally getting above this 20 spot. We have a high here of 2010 and we closed exactly at 2010. We got as high as 2030 on the name. So maybe it's starting to, make a move here on Zoom's specialty retail. Names like Macy's kind of moving back up. Let's check out JWN moving up today. TJX. L brand. So some of the retailers are getting some buying, and I showed you this XRT, the big pop in that. So L brands, TJX. Let's check out Target. Not doing too much. Walmart, which is the trying to be the Amazon Slayer, holding this 10 SMA on Walmart. All right, so that's pretty much the watch list. I know it's like a hodgepodge of stuff tonight, but so much stuff was popping. I just wanted to kind of do like a little around the um, around the horn, I guess you would say, of some stuff that was moving up, and that's about it. That's all I got. All right, everybody. I'll do a better stock watch list tomorrow. But keep stuff like CVO on watch for tomorrow if you like these small ones. CLNT, EGLT, ERRI. All right, whoops, ERII. All right, big pop in ERRI. So, keep that one on watch for tomorrow. So that's your watch list and market talk from Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com. And definitely check out, if you want to check out my service, $30 for 30 days. We're offering that till midnight tonight, Tuesday, and then that's going to be it for that promotion. And go ahead and try those guys from the Trade Exchange. All right, they're good guys. You get audio news all day. You get the news in the room, so you get a visual and the audio. It's all included for that $44.95, and you can try them for free for 10 days. What do you got to lose? All right, everybody have a very nice evening, or anytime you listen to this, have a nice rest of your day, and hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Thanks very much for listening. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com.